How many times have you heard, sit up straight, pull your shoulders back, don't slouch, right? And then as you're pulling those shoulders back and you're trying not to slouch, you wind up really kind of hurting, tight, really uncomfortable, feeling like all you want to do is slouch, okay? Although that these people who are telling you, reminding you, helping you stay in that good posture have the best intentions, that's not ultimately going to solve your slouching issue. Okay, a lot of times, especially if you've gone through a pregnancy or you're postpartum, that slouching and that poor posture needs a little bit more help. And in fact, having those shoulder blades pulled back and down all the time can actually cause some harm down on that pelvic floor, diastases, all of those things, and then tighten up muscles that you don't want to be tight all the time. Okay, so if you are somebody who is dealing with that diastases, a prolapse maybe, let's talk about how we can fix the posture aside from just sitting up straight. Okay, so if you look at a pregnant person, a lot of times they are sitting here, bellies are sticking out, really trying to put some air in there for you guys for the visual. Your kind of knees locked, hips are forward, okay, when really we want to be here. Okay, now when a pregnant person is in this position, their hips are tilted forward, so really kind of being able to find that neutral with some pelvic tilts is going to be good. Okay, making sure that when they're in this position, now ribs are flared. Okay, so we need to be able to bring those ribs back. You wind up squeezing glutes and bringing those shoulders back and down. When those are things that we can do naturally by strength training in the right areas. So a lot of times being in those sway back postures, those pregnant postures, we wind up with weakness or tightness even in the hamstrings and glutes. They kind of stop showing up during pregnancy, and then sometimes we have to work really hard to get them back in action postpartum. Okay, but by having, if you are sitting in this forward tilt, as soon as you strengthen those hamstrings, they kind of pull down on the back of the pelvis, which then enables the front of the pelvis and that core to be in a better position to support you, to strengthen. Okay, so same thing, we strengthen the core, we can now work on the hamstrings. They kind of go chicken or egg, which comes first. What do we really want to work? Both of them at the same time to really help that pelvis position, get the core in a position to keep you from slouching, okay? And then we work on things like shoulder mobility and rib cage mobility, making sure that you're not in this forward posture, you're not rounding the shoulders, but you don't have to lock them back and down in order to be in that good posture, okay? So a lot of times, although your friends and family have the best intentions with the sit up straight, pull the shoulders back and down, we're missing the point. Okay, so it's going to be really important to do things like open the chest so you're not tight and being pulled forward, to lengthen the hamstrings, strengthen the hamstrings, the core, get everything in the right position, and let your body naturally hold you in that better posture. So that's where strength training can be really, really helpful and important, is it can get you into that right posture without doing other damage or putting pressure where you don't want it. If you're looking for some help on this and you need a little guidance, that's what my one-on-one is for. We go through a full body assessment. I see exactly where your weaknesses are, what might be contributing to that poor posture, and we work from there. Okay, so if you're still dealing with some of those symptoms or you notice that your posture just looks like crap after having a baby, let me know and let's get started. Have a great day.